So Jimmy, it's been almost a month, 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks since our last update, and just wanted to bring you down here and show you what else going on. We've got, I think we ended last time we were talking about putting in my tomato plants, and here they are. They're just about tripled in size, which means they're growing about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches a week. Today we're going to get them all staked up. You can see the wind getting on them right now. I've got some real small stakes around the bottom here to protect them when they were younger. But as they're getting bigger, and you can see the flowers already coming on each one of these, which is where the tomatoes are going to come out at, I want to get these things staked up so the winds and everything doesn't hurt it. And hopefully that'll keep some of the rabbits and deer away from them as well. But these are my Brandywine original vine tomatoes, and these over here are my Cherokee Purples, which I've probably got more Cherokee Purples in than I do have anything else. But again, you can see the flowers coming in on each one of these, right there. So they're coming right along. Over here, again, these are the ones we started from seed, up on side the restaurant in our seed bed, and they went in on May the 28th. And so these are Cherokee Purples, and I've got a Brandywine over there. These are really my pride and joys. I started them all from seed, and then they all came up, and they all transplanted them all, and they all seem to be doing good. So the idea is to have this backside come in a little bit after the front side up there, so we can have some succession on the tomatoes.
They're the same kind of Cherokee Purples as you've got over here.
They are. These are the ones I actually took out when I decided I was going to do a farm last year. Again, not really knowing all I was doing, but I decided to save some Cherokee Purple seeds out of a tomato I was making a tomato sandwich out of. And I put them in a napkin, dried them off, put them in a ramekin, and put them away till this year. And these are the first ones I put down, and they came up. I was just really surprised. And so these are my little babies. I got pictures of them all the way through. So on my phone, I got pictures of almost everything. But let me show you some of the other stuff that's come up as well. All right, this is my corn here. It's my Indian corn we put down. It went down right about the 15th of April, and it's come up real nice. I got it about 9 to 12 inches in some areas. I went through and, farmer's nightmare. I had to go through and thin this today, so I had to cut every other one out. And but that's for the betterment of the pollination and the growth here.
What is farmer's corn? I'm familiar with
Indian corn.
Oh, Indian.
It's Indian corn. Yeah, it's the ornamental corn. What it'll be used for is it'll be used for fall displays around the restaurant. If you come over here 2 more rows, I'm gonna call these Victoria's sunflowers because she went out and bought the seed and had me put them in. She's, as you know, the one that does our planters around the restaurant. You've seen that on the website. And she asked me to put in some sunflowers. And
these are the real big ones.
These are the real big ones. Yeah, they'll grow I think about 6 feet tall. Corn should get about 8 to 9. So I've got everything so it won't shade each other. But these are thinned and ready to go. Again, these were planted right when the corn was. These are Market More bush cucumbers that come up real nice. I'm only missing about 6 or 8 in this row, and I've gone back and replanted today. See if we can bring some in where it didn't come up. But I've got my Bushmaster cucumbers here. And this next row, I've never worked with these, and neither has Boyd. These are lemon cucumbers. I don't know what the taste is going to be, but I'm sure the chef can figure out something to do with them. I've got about
Are they green or are they lemon in color?
They are lemon in color. They're yellow. They grow like a melon versus what you're used to seeing with the cucumber being long and slender. They're round and they're yellow, and I bet they've got a little nice little tang to them as well. They're lemon. That's what we're hoping. Next row over here, as I told you last video, my pride and joy, my white acre peas. The whole row came up. I'm missing about 6 or 8 in the middle here. When I grew up in the North Florida, call it South Georgia if you want to, Tallahassee, Thomasville area, and my stepmother introduced me to white acre peas, and they're creamy, they're real small peas, and you can't find them in the market because farmers don't get the yield off of them they can off of lima beans and other peas and beans they can grow. Therefore, these are really family peas, because unless you have a family that's willing to grow them and pass them out within the family, you really don't see them much. And my grandmother is not planting anymore, so I'm carrying on the tradition and see if we can't get some up. I'm planting these in succession. I just put another row down today, and I'll put the third one down in 3 weeks. And that way every 3 weeks we'll have some new white acres coming in. That's going to be the key component in Boyd's succotash this year. We'll do a Milton's acre white acre pea succotash. So that's
Now, have you warned him of how important these peas are to
He
you?
knows. As a matter of fact, I heard him telling the story to a guest the other day. He walked down. These are Jimmy Carter's white acre peas. So these are my lima beans. These are the Dixie Lily white lima beans, and I mean they came up. I mean the whole row really came up, and they're spaced perfectly. Looking like they're about 6 inches tall, and they come in pretty quick. I think 60 days. So we should be getting peas on these things pretty quickly. Look to my right over here. You're going to see the Jackson Wonder lima beans. These are a browner bean versus the white bean, so I'm not sure of the taste differential. They should come in about the same time. If we can put them on the same dish, it'll be great. Again, these are running about 4 to 6 inches tall. These were put in on the 25th of April, so we've got some movement on these. I
tell you, I love to see a garden grow. It's just starting from a seed and then watching this, and then probably next time we're out here, these things will be 3-4 feet tall.
It's no different than running a business and running a restaurant. You put your seeds in the ground, you work with your people, and you get out of it what you put into it. Both are just as satisfying. I got to tell you right now, in my life, seeing these little things come up, I'm taking pictures all the time, like I told you before, and it's just a wonder. It really is.
Well, Jimmy, you've gone through a lot of changes. You thought it was going to be easy. It's tough. Now you're getting philosophical about your garden. It all sounds good.
It's coming around. It's happening for a reason, and I'm just embracing it and running with it. And you're right, Buck. It's a lot of work. But I'm fortunate to be surrounded with people that want to help and want to work out here, and giving part of their time and part of their energy, and to make it all a success. Dan, I've got some English peas here. As I said in the last video, it might get too hot to have these things come in. They come in pretty quickly, about 45 days. So they'll be staked up today. I'll put a little string down them so they can run up them.
Is that, you said it's too hot? Is it normally not a southern vegetable?
It's an early pea. You're supposed to get them in the ground real early so that by the heat of the summer, you've already pulled them off. It's going to depend on how the weather pattern in June hits us. If it's really warm, like the almanac says it's going to be, I might not. It might be get a very small harvest out of them. So. But my squash, unbelievable how it's come up. I came out here the other day and they were literally about this tall, and bingo, look at that. I mean, it's spread nice. It's got probably about a foot spread on it. You can see the whole row's come up pretty nice.
This is summer squash?
This is crookneck summer squash. It sure is. Deers love it. I'm in trouble now. But we should get a good yield off this row. Now my pride and joys over here, or not my pride and joys, but my namesake. I told you last time I planted some peanuts because of my name, Jimmy Carter, and I can't even find out how to grow a peanut anywhere. I mean, I hadn't looked a lot, but I put them in, and sure enough, they came up. I'll tell you, this row right here, this is how lucky we've been. When we were putting the straw down in the middle, my chef was backing the truck down to empty the straw, and he ran over this whole row right here. And I was fearful that we'd have about half a row of peanuts, and we have to explain what happened, but luck be with us, they all came up. So.
Doesn't look any worse for the damage either.
No, I mean, I'm missing 2. It was really the only damage. So I think it's a tribute to our soil. I think we're blessed with some unbelievably rich soil out here. All the tests we sent off came back real strong, but you never really know till you put something in the ground. Well, that's my farm update for today. Stay tuned. We'll have some more coming up. I've got some radishes and turnips in the ground. When they come up, we'll bring you back out here and show you what's going on.
Very cool. Thanks.
Thank you.